Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, the new Halo Infinite update comes out very soon, and with it comes the new Fuel Rod Spnkr weapon. So for this video, I'm going to be showing you guys 10 things that you should probably know about the new Fuel Rod Spnkr. So, number 1. The Fuel Rods don't bounce. In some previous Halo games, the Fuel Rods do bounce. Not everyone, but some of them do. But in Halo Infinite, they do not. So if you're wondering that, well, now you know. However, for number 2, and I saw some people asking about this after the reveal, the fuel rods do in fact arc when you fire them. They can go for quite a distance though before they really start to have a noticeable arc. So do plan accordingly when you're trying to use the fuel rod at longer ranges. So here's a better visualization of how far the fuel rod goes before it really starts to arc a lot more significantly. So it flies out pretty far first, and then it does arc pretty quickly after that. For number 3, fuel rods can indeed be repulsed as well, just like rockets. So they're a little bit easier to repulse because they don't fly as fast as rockets, but you do still gotta be a little bit careful with it. Next up, fuel rod explosions can let you jump higher. Now, this was something that's kind of a norm in previous Halo games, but with Halo Infinite, for a while this wasn't really a thing, like grenade jumping and rocket jumping. Yeah, it just wasn't a thing in Infinite, like, for quite a while. But with the fuel rod, you can rest assured, you can definitely do some trick jumps with it, or jump higher with it. For number 5, fuel rods can destroy vehicles faster than rockets. So with a rocket launcher, let's say with a fresh Scorpion tank, you can see it actually takes quite a lot of shots to even put in a damage state and then to further blow it up. But the fuel rod, it does take a few shots as well, but you can put in a damage state all within a few seconds and then blow it up like really quickly too. Alright, now for number 6. There's been a lot of controversy around the fuel rod, and the controversy was that it's a reskinned rocket launcher. And that's pretty much true. It is. We'll just get out of the way right now. It is pretty much a reskinned rocket launcher. It's got the exact same animations between the two. And it's even called the Fuel Rod Spnkr. So, there you have it. But, some interesting things about the fact that it is a reskin is that there are a few oversights, I would say, about the reskin and the remodeling of it. So, when you reload, you eject the spent fuel rod here, just like you do with the spent rocket tubes. But notice how, after it ejected, it transformed from the fuel rod tube into a traditional Spnkr tube. Like the fuel rod tube, it had like a cylinder, like a more round cylinder there. There, it just transformed into just the exact identical fuel rod tube, the rocket tube, except it's been reskinned to the fuel rod colors. Now for this next one, on that rocket tube, or the spent fuel rod tube, it even has the UNSC Spnkr logo still on it. But on the actual like tube that's in your fuel rod when you're firing it, when you're still using it, the Spnkr text is nowhere to be found. So this is where the oversight is. It transforms into the rocket tube, and they forgot to remove the Spnkr text from that rocket tube on top of that. And furthermore, the rocket tube also has a leftover UNSC danger sign or warning sign decal there as well. And remember, this is a banished weapon, so it makes no sense that the banished would be using like English text and like Earth symbols. So yeah, just a couple oversights there, but it's barely noticeable because the spent fuel rods do just get dropped to the ground and despawn very quickly. Alright, for the last thing, this is a really cool thing I wanted to show, and it's that the fuel rod is still compatible with the glitch for the outro cutscene, where you can actually hold any weapon you want in the outro cutscene. So you see that animation, or the stance I was using, was the one where you're holding the rocket launcher, but with this glitch, I can now hold the fuel rod instead during that scene, and it works perfectly because it is a reskin. But I also tried it with other stances, and some of them don't work quite as well, but others do look pretty cool and do work pretty well. So it's a fun little glitch you can do, and if you have more stances, you can definitely experiment around with this. And if you don't know how to do this glitch, you can just look up my outro cutscene glitch for Halo Infinite. But yeah, so there you guys have it. Those are 10 of the general more interesting things that you should know about the Fuel Rod Spnkr before you try it out in Halo Infinite. So hopefully you guys found this video to be interesting. If you did, then as always, make sure to leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments. Any other questions you have or anything you want me to check out, just let me know in the comments down below. But aside from that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!